So this question here wants me to express the following percentages as decimals. Okay, so I'm converting these to decimals. So let's look at B. Okay, so B here, I have 27%. Okay, now the way I can simply write that is I know that that's the same as 27 over 100. Okay, and so when I think about that, 27 hundredths, okay, so 27 hundredths is 0 point, and this is where I put in my hundredths into two decimal places, and so it would simply be 27. Okay. Now another way of simply thinking about this as well, okay, is that when I think of just 27%, to convert that into a decimal, all I do is I take my decimal place after the 7 here and go 1, 2, and I move it 2 to the left. Right, and so I end up with 0.27 will be my decimal. Okay, so let's have a look at F. Okay, so F is 9%. Okay, so again I can think of that as being 9 hundredths. I can think again of, well, I've got 0 point and my hundredths go into these two decimal places here, and I have 9 of them, which means I put the 9 there and I have 0.09 as my answer. Okay, so let's just then have a look at the alternative way as well of thinking of this. If I have 9%, it's really like I have a decimal place here and I move it 1, 2 that way. Right, so if that's the case, I end up with 0.09 as my answer. Okay, let's have a look at J. Okay, so with J, we have 142%. Again, I think of that as being 142 on 100. Okay, so I can simply think of that as being 142 hundredths. Let's think about our decimal place here, and normally I'd have two decimal places here for hundredths. So then I just work from right to left, and I have 2, 4, 1, and it's 1.42. Another way again of thinking about it, if you want to, and work it this way, is that I have 142%. Basically, I have a decimal place here that I move 1 and 2 places to the left. So really that's 1.42 is my decimals when I convert it to decimals. Okay, so either way of doing this is fine.